Welcome to Amazing Buys, where we discuss shopping, fragrance, and do reviews. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the notification bell, like and subscribe, and let's see what's new at Dollar Tree. Starting off with the new kitchenware, I am loving that pop of blue. I myself have purchased pot holders and the oven mitts in the past. I do want to say be careful because they don't keep the heat from seeping through, but for $1.50, it is a good price, especially if you're on a budget, and they always have cute patterns. So yeah, I am loving this blue collection. On the back of it, they have sunflowers, which we've seen in the past before. This would be so pretty for summer. I know a lot of people like sunflowers, especially in the South, but I do like how this pattern looks. As far as kitchenware, I feel like the sunflower one sells out the fastest, at least in my area, but this actually is the full collection. Normally you see a couple of stuff dwindling like right here. If you're into baking, did you see that collection at the top? It says bake it till you make it. I did like that one. You have a couple of tropical collections kind of mixed in right here. So at this particular section in this store, this is just kind of all mixed in. I did notice this bee collection that I really thought was cute. It says you are the bee's knees. I really love that black, white, and yellow pattern. So they only had a couple of items for this. Moving on to the candles, usually I'm not really into Dollar Tree candles. I thought the cranberry chutney and the soothing one smelled okay. Energize smells terrible. I would definitely skip that one. It is earthy and it'll definitely energize you all right to run away from this candle. Now these four were a lot better. Pomegranate Nora has that deep fruity pomegranate scent. It kind of smells like a nighttime one. Citrus Bliss was like a powdery citrus. Lilac Bloom was your typical powdery lilac, and Lemon Sorbet actually was the best. Now that it's summertime, you'll find a lot of kids water bottles, whether it's characters or the summer theme. I really love this. If you're throwing like a summer party for kids and you're on a budget, go to Dollar Tree or even dollartree.com because you can get this stuff in bulk and they have more of a selection. If you're not into the star and fruits, they do have the tropical theme items, and this stuff I thought was pretty neat. This is actually a drink pouch. Listen, watch an adult get these and put an alcoholic beverage in those. Those are shot glasses. They have the matching straws. So guys, these are all $1.25. You cannot beat that price. And they have it all in one area. Listen, you can grab and go. They have the party plates, as you can see, in different colors, the trays, the lanterns, even more water bottles. Like I said, this is perfect for summer. And if you think that the kids are going to be like, oh my gosh, you got this from Dollar Tree, listen, they don't care. They just care about having fun. On to the next seasonal aisle. They do have their 4th of July stuff out. As you can see, all the red, white, and blue, the American flags. So you have the same party supplies, obviously, but it is in 4th of July theme. They even have their pouches too. Like I said, adults will definitely use those in a heartbeat. You know, people will be grilling, so they have the hot dog holders too. They have so much different decor in this section. As you can see, the plates are at the bottom. They do have the water bottles as well. This particular one actually lights up. You can see at the bottom, only going for $1.25, obviously. Honestly, I like these type of water bottles because they have the strap on it. It's easier for kids to carry and they're really cute. They do also have the poppets and sparklers as well. On the end cap, they have their graduation stuff, and I really like this. Like I said, we do something for the kids, and it's such an inexpensive way to do it. I love these gift bags. They have "you did it, congrats," and they have a red one, and obviously you can see I accidentally dropped that. For their summer items, they have bunch of balloons, which is nice to see a name brand that's going for $3. And obviously their last seasonal aisle will be all like their water plays, summer outdoor items. They even have Sesame Street beach balls, so you can see Elmo, Cookie Monster, Oscar. They always have so many different items in this section that would be perfect for the beach or pool. Now to the Dollar Tree Plus section. I know all Dollar Trees don't have this section yet, but if you aren't familiar with this area, it's pretty much similar to Five Below quality items. So as you can see, they have outdoor summer stuff. You'll even find some name brand items in here as well, like those X-Shot water guns. Everything in this section is pretty much $3 and up, so you do have to compare the price if you see a similar item in Walmart, Five Below, or other discount stores like Burlington, TJ Maxx. You still might find these items. I wanted to show you guys these new lanterns. I am loving that fruit one for sure. That's like an LED light set, but they do have motion activated lanterns for outside and lamps. I thought those were pretty neat. I was pretty impressed by Dollar Tree's outdoor items because I'm starting to get into gardening, which I'll probably feature on my other channel once I make it. But they had some stuff like this. This is like a garden knee pad. Guys, when you're out there in that hot sun, this may be something you need. So they had that floral one, and then they had the sunflower one. Like I said, sunflowers are a popular theme. These are going for $5. And while I'm speaking about the sun, they do have sunscreen as well as this off spray, which is good for mosquitoes, ticks, and all of that. It is summertime. People are going to go camping and be more outdoors. So guys, just keep that in mind and protect yourself. I wonder how bright those solar stake lights light up, but those are only going for $1.25. These are more lanterns. And if you need an affordable option for your bathroom or towels, they do have that option as well. They have these rubber mats going for $3. These are typical doormats that you would find a little bit more expensive, like at Walmart or Target. My favorite mat was this bath one. It's a memory foam one going for $5. It felt so nice and fluffy. Now, as far as these velvet hangers, these sets are going for $5. Now, you might be able to find a better deal on Amazon, to be honest, for that one. I do like how they have the lights for drawers or like small spaces. Those are all going for $5. This section really reminds me of Five Below because they have something very similar. I literally thought this was that new fan that I showed everybody in my Five Below video, but it is not. It's just a foldable LED light. But a lot of these are motion censored, which is pretty neat, and they even have a solar one as well, so no battery needed. Next up is their car section. I do think that they have a better selection than Five Below as far as a variety of things, especially like the car cleaning stuff. Don't think Five Below has that at all. Now this next section is pretty neat. I'm excited to show you guys about this. They actually have something called a mailing center. So for all you entrepreneurs, all the small business owners, or even YouTubers who like to send out packages to their subscribers, hopefully one day I will get to that level, but you can get these items straight from the Dollar Tree. They're very affordable and they pretty much have everything you need. Packages to send it in, envelopes with the clasp on it, and all of these are $1.25, which is great. Look, they even have the packing paper that has 20 sheets in there. I mean, you can grab a bunch of those and it'll still be affordable. They have mailing boxes, which I think is pretty neat. Now, behind me, which I didn't get footage of, they did have a bigger box for that, so your store may vary in the sizes for the mailing boxes. If you're the type of person that is into beauty products or making accessories and you mail out stuff, they have this called bubble mailer, and I've seen like different packaging where they use the different colors. It just gives the products a nice aesthetic look, so I think that is great. So they have so many different sizes of these envelopes, of these flexible mailers. They have so many different options, guys. So before you go and spend a lot more at a different store, check your Dollar Tree first and save you some money. Even if you're mailing a small item, look at these coin envelopes. So that would be a great deal, only $1.25 per pack. And to be honest, this is like a one-stop shop because you wouldn't need to go anywhere else for the rest of the stuff to pack it because they have the tape here. So Jot is a popular brand at Dollar Tree for their office supplies. So they have the Jot tape and then they have Scotch tape as well. So even if you don't want to get the off-brand and you want name brand, they have it here. For the last two items I want to show you is obviously they have envelopes, and then they do have this craft wrapping paper where you can wrap around boxes that you send. Now, right next to this section is their education school stuff. When my kids were in lower grades, I did use a lot of these items to help just reiterate what they learned in school, give them extra practice, and to study. You can help them with their geography with this inflatable globe, and I love their flashcards. I used to use the Dollar Tree. Now that they're older, I use some from Five Below. It's something neat for them to do at home or when they're in the car, just to give them something to do. Now to the beauty section, they actually have hard wax beads, which I don't know how I feel feel about that, to be honest. I am 100% sure this is a dupe of something. I just cannot put my finger on it. Maybe that bubble brand that I seen in Walmart. I spotted the Vaseline Body Balm dupe going for $125, a mini version of the Monday hair conditioner, and lots and lots of different lotions. This is Dermasil, and I think it was very popular in the past. Even Curel was too. Now, this is a mini version, so I think this is something just to stick in your purse. But as far as the Dermasil, they have cocoa butter, dry skin treatment, fresh aloe, eczema relief, and diabetic skin treatment. I spotted these lotions, and I'm pretty sure this might be a Bath & Body Works dupe going for $125. They overall smell generic, only with a hint of fruit, and they have matching hand masks. Now, I do like this Ayani brand that they have at Dollar Tree. They have so many different beauty items like makeup, nail art. That is an interesting bottle for liquid lipstick, I must say. All of these are $1.25. I want to say every couple of weeks they change up the packaging to a new theme, but overall you'll get the same items. It may be like one or two different items in there that they add. Hands down, their most popular items have to be the lashes. They have them in different forms like the half lashes, the clusters, and the full. They have them in different shapes and sizes, medium to flared, all of that. People grab those by the bulk. Do you hear me? By the bulk. I have seen people clean off the shelf. Anyways, for these last couple of items for Ayani, they do have some nice nail art. They have some stick-on items that will make your nails pop. This is a look at their new nail polishes. I think it's called CV or something, but if you see the LA Colors, get that Mega Grow because it does work. Speaking of LA Colors, that is their new pearl nail strips, and I was kind of shocked to see this. For $10, you can get a curling wand or you can get a mini curling iron. Now to their hair care, this is a Cantu Coconut Curling Cream dupe, and this is obviously a Shea Moisture dupe. I didn't show all of the products, but they actually have a lot of those, so that is interesting. Comment below if you've ever used those. Now, in my short this morning, I did show you guys that they have native dupes in body wash and hair care. This is coconut vanilla, and it does smell nice. My favorite out of the native dupes has to be this Sugar Key Lime scented body wash. Oh my gosh, this smells really, really good. It doesn't have as much of like the tart brightness as the OG, but it's actually pretty close. Next, I found the Sea Salt and Cedar, which I have showed you guys before in the past. This isn't overly masculine. It's very airy. You can pick up the salt in the wood, and the wood is not too much. Now, this is a new one. I think this is sweet pineapple and melon, and that's exactly what it smells like. I spotted these whole body deodorant spray native dupes, and they actually smell pretty nice. They are on the powdery side, and they also have hair care. So this is warm sugar and cinnamon volumized shampoo, and it smells pretty much like the name. In the past, I showed you that Dollar Tree has Sol de Janeiro dupe. So this is a dupe of Cheirosa 62. This is post shave cream, and they're adding in a lot of different body care as far as the Sol de Janeiro dupe. This one is non-foaming shave gel. They just have so many, guys, but I'm gonna go through all of them and show you. These are only $1.25, by the way. That is shower gel. Yes, they do smell like Cheirosa 62, just a lighter version. They have face and body wipes, which is new to me, and they have the matching deodorant. Now, they also have body sprays in two different forms, which I'll show you. They have it in these cans, and the newer ones come in these spray bottles. Now, don't get confused. This is leave-in conditioner, and this is body and hair mist. Those are stronger than I thought it would be, especially the Santal Woods. Now, for their newest Sol de Janeiro dupe is this Brazilian Soul Body Butter. This does smell like the Five Below version, except it's cheaper for $1.25. That Tahiti body wash is definitely an Old Spice dupe. It does smell like it, it's just less of a fragrance to it. On the lighter side, they have some Be Pure products, which I've seen plenty of times in Dollar Tree and Family Dollar. They have some body oil by Personal Care, which is coconut oil and vitamin E oil. For these body butters I showed you in a past Dollar Tree video, these are obviously Victoria's Secret dupes. I'm not really a fan of those. I would just skip it altogether. These are Be Pure items in watermelon scent. I feel like this is a dupe of something at Walmart. I'm pretty sure. These are sensitive body waxing strips, which I would be terrified to use, not necessarily because of the brand, but because of the pain. They have plenty of VO5 body washes, and it looks like there's some new scents I haven't seen before. Bolero actually sells on Amazon, so these are kids' hygiene products like bath fizzies. You have 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioners, and hand soaps. When you're in Dollar Tree, you can always find character, hygiene products too, like Baby Shark, Coco Melon, and that was Fisher Price, so that's name brand. They always have Crayola items. These are bath drops, and they will change the bath water into different colors. They even have it on the side where you can, mix and match them. So I always wonder, do these work? I know their pregnancy tests work, but I always wondered about this. People are buying them, so what is really going on, guys? These are some Marilyn Monroe leggings, even though I wonder what that has to do with her. These leggings are super soft though, like really, really soft. It's going for $5. I always take a look at their socks because they have different themes, whether it's food or like pop culture, TV show themed. I always want to take a look and see what they have. So obviously these are candy, they're snacks. A couple of these are new. Most of them I showed you before already though. These are new, so that's Oscar the Grouch. That's going from size 9 to 13 for $1.25. Most of these are just one pair. I see Disney Stitch down there. And like I said, lots and lots of snacks. This Pringle one down here is new for sure. For the last one I want to show you is a Marvel sock. I have seen it before. Gosh, every time I see Marvel, I'm like, I am so behind on the movies. To the snack zone. They have plenty of different flavors of corn nuts. I personally hate this, but for some reason my kids like it. They have peanut butter flips, and they have lots of different new Pringles and Funyuns. These look like they're spicy. I spotted 4th of July themed Sour Patch Kids and one of my favorite chocolate bars, 100 Grand Bars. Dollar Tree always has Werther's Originals. Now, some people deem this as old people's candy, but listen, these are good. They have vanilla cream, chocolate covered, salted caramel, caramel coffee, and caramel apple. I don't know who opened these warheads, but this looks like it will tear my tongue up. They have some new gummies like sushi gummies, peelers, and I know a lot of people are talking about this online as far as like helping them to lose weight and giving them like a little bit of flavor to their water. I haven't tried Prime before, but these are their on the go sticks. They have 3 in the pack. A lot of people are talking about these Dole ones and saying that they're really good. Again, I haven't tried it. I just drink water by itself. Now they have this brand called Fago, and this is cotton candy. This just sounds like it would be so sweet. I can't imagine how that tastes. I wanted to look in their freezer section, and they have BB Go products, which I actually like those. I get it from Walmart sometimes. They do have Breyers ice cream in the newer flavors like s'mores and strawberry shortcake, and even those new Butterfinger ice creams. Let me tell you, that Butterfinger and the 100 grand one is really good. The last item I want to show you is these Mystic drinks. Do you guys remember these? Anyways, guys, that is it for my walkthrough. Thank you for watching, and as always, have fun, stay blessed, and happy shopping.